All right, we're good to go. We are live. We got some Disney trivia tonight, and look at this. We already got a bunch of people on. We got a lot of Disney fans out there tonight, Dan.
We do. We've already broken our record for a streaming night. We got 18 people on already. Guys, if you are not live, we are going live tonight. We go every Monday and Wednesday night at 9:30. Tonight we're actually doing a small giveaway to the winner. We will be doing a $25 gift card. So that's going to be fun. I'm really excited. We actually put some pretty good thought, I think, into some of these questions. We have a mixture of Disney history and a mixture of Disney movie trivia. So we kind of got a little of everything. But
yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I think that I think we got a good one tonight. We've got like he said, we got a good mixture going. We'll give it here a couple more minutes. If you're brand new and you haven't played this before, once we start, guys, basically just 1, 2, 3, or 4 to put in your answer. Speed does count, so you want to get that answer in quicker. Otherwise, the software will register that somebody else got it right before you did. So make sure you just put in 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on what your answer is. We have 5 rounds prep, so 25 questions total. And if you're not watching this live and you want to watch it live, because we've been getting a ton of people watching it afterwards, right there at the bottom, make sure to catch us live every Monday and Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We change up the topics all the time, but we got some Disney stuff going tonight.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff and things going. Let's see real quick who we got on here. We got some new people and some people who have been playing with us for a while. First one here is Donnie Boy. So Donnie, I'm really liking the I think it's Donatello.
I'm not sure which Ninja Turtle it is.
I think that's Donatello. I could be wrong, but I'm really liking that. He says he's a Disney history buff. So we got Dirk's back. How you doing, Dirk? We got Caden. Caden, what's going on, buddy? We got Cicely's back. She's been to quite a few of them, and quite a few others. So, I think we're ready to go. Do you want to wait another minute or two, or you want to get going, Donatello?
We'll give it another minute. See who else is in here. While we're waiting, like I said, we'll give it another minute or so. Brooke's back. She says, "Hey,
what's going on?"
Brooke? Mitchell, the rain.
Oh, so Donnie Boy is a girl. I apologize, Donnie Boy. Well, Donnie Boy lover, that would make sense. So, welcome.
Oh, yeah, I
hope you do well. So, let's see if we can get back to 18. The streaming thing bumps back and forth sometimes, but we're at 17 right now. Once we get 18, we're gonna fire away.
There we go. She's going. On. Tessa's on. She's pumped. She's a big Disney fan.
A lot of people say that. This is going to be interesting because, like Kyle said, the top 3 for each round do place. They get a point, and if a lot of people get 5 right, or out of the 5, or if they get 4 right, whatever it is, it's the speed that really counts.
And I do have a great bonus question. I stumped Dan on it. I did not give him the answer, so he doesn't know what it is either. So if we go into a tie break, I do have a great bonus question. Jordan's on. What's going on, Jordan? Jordan, on the Facebook, use the link that's on the Facebook page and hop over to YouTube, just because your answers, for some reason, this software does not register Facebook answers, so I can just see that he's commenting on Facebook. Just click that link. It'll bring you right over to the YouTube, the live thing on YouTube. And you should be good. I think everybody else we've got on YouTube, so let's do it.
Ready? Let's give Jordan about 30 seconds here.
It's going to take me a second here to get this this thing prepped and ready. So yeah, we're ready. Winner gets a $25 Amazon gift card. So
we're giving away the big bucks today, just for Disney. So my family's going down to Disney.
Dan is going to Disney in what, a week?
2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks now.
We may have to do, just throwing this out there, I don't know if he's going to be able to pack any filming stuff, but we may need to do a special, may need to do another special Disney one live from Disney.
Yeah, I don't know if I want the security at airport flagging me again. Kyle was there one time when I got they took me into another room and searched me down. I apparently look sketchy. So, all right, let's get going.
All right. Let me get this baby started here. All right. Let me move us off from there. Share my screen. All right, how are we looking?
We're looking good. Do you want to do the? Oh,
Always
Jordan's
looking
here.
good.
He's on YouTube now, so we're good.
Perfect. Perfect. How about that background? Look at that.
It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Everything we do, first class.
Here we go.
Number one, Disneyland opened in what year? 1960, 1950, 1955, or 1945? Remember, just type in 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on which one you go with, and speed does count.
Yes. And your first answer will be the one that counts, I believe.
So we'll give this a minute here to calculate who got it. I'm excited about these questions because I feel like we have a nice array of a little bit of everything.
Yes, we're talking about Disneyland in Anaheim, not Disney World. Gosh, how many Disney parks are there now? There's like 15 of them, mostly overseas. But
yeah, I really like to go to some of those though. Like some of the other ones, I've never even been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World. So,
sorry about that. I don't know what the heck I did there. All right, so it is 1955. It was a complete disaster the opening weekend. Pavement wasn't all the way set up. It was a hot day. People's shoes were sinking into the pavement.
All right, number 2. What Disney ride has not been made into a movie as of 2021? The Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise, Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain.
Which one's your favorite ride, Kyle, out of all of them?
I always loved Space Mountain as a kid. I mean, I haven't been to Disney I'm 31. I haven't been to Disney in, I don't think since we went for my birthday when I either turned 9 or 10, but I don't think I've been there since then.
Space Mountain's a lot of fun. I got to be honest, I'm a sucker for the Haunted Mansion. I love the queue of it.
I've never been to it.
That's a blast. That's a fun one. So we got a lot of people going with 4 on this one. So the Jungle Cruise just came out like literally 2 weeks ago. So that was, if you are not a fan of The Rock, then you may not have known that. But yeah, it just came out.
I love The Rock.
No idea what it's about, but I do want to see it.
Just because it's got The Rock, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, number 3. What is the only Disney animated feature film where the title character does not speak? Bambi, Dumbo, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
This is one I had to look up because I didn't know this was actually I've never seen.
Well, apparently this was way easier than we thought it was going to be on that question. Everybody got that one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Wow, I feel dumb.
In our defense, I don't think I've never seen Dumbo the whole way through.
I've never seen Dumbo at all.
I don't think we didn't have. It wasn't one of the ones. We had a lot of Disney movies. We
and
Bambi. Just about every other person probably did, but we didn't have Dumbo.
Yeah, and Sleeping Beauty I didn't see a lot. Bambi just depressed me as a child. I just never liked Bambi. Just made me sad right from the get-go. Wow, everyone got that right. I got to do a better job with questions.
All right, number 4. In Mulan, who is the Chinese army trying to fend off? The Russians, the British, the Huns, the Japanese.
You know, I feel like most people are going to get this, but I'm hoping there's a couple that haven't seen Mulan or haven't seen it in a very long time.
We threw out a couple easy ones to start.
Crap! It looks like I didn't fool anybody.
It's all right.
Yeah, we're getting you guys warmed up. And remember this again, like Kyle said, this is going to be a speed thing too. So
this is the training wheels period.
So what happens too? Remember, keep in mind, guys. Our software is going to compile. So like yours on your screen might look like you answered first. That's just how YouTube does it. But the software actually does figure out who answered first on that question.
Yes.
Just so everyone knows. I don't know why it does that, why YouTube does that, but
Mitch says it's in the song. He is correct. It is.
You're darn right, it's in the song. It's an epic song.
Great song too.
Mitch listens to that song while working out. I don't blame him.
All right, number 5. What does Ariel call a fork in The Little Mermaid? A whatchamacallit, a snarfblat, a dinglehopper, or a fork? I feel like we're going to get some peeps on this one. A lot of people going with 3.
Yeah, or nobody.
No,
Nobody.
you got somebody on that
Did
one.
I? Okay, I skipped ahead.
So it is a dingle hopper.
Who's the? That's the seagull guy that says that, right? Again, we didn't watch. We watched a lot of Disney movies, but there's specific ones we didn't watch a lot.
See, I've seen Little Mermaid way more times now because Lila loves watching it. So it is a good movie. I mean, it is a good movie. But yes, Scuttle calls it a dingle hopper.
Scuttle, that's his name. All right, so we did get Sean on that one. So what do we got here? So we got points are going to be awarded for the top 3. So Dirk's on the board. Mitchell is on the board. And Donnie Boy Lover is on as well. All right. First 3 on the board. We're going to round 2.
I'm excited, too, because the further... Oh, Steph's calling you out right now.
Yeah, she's pretty disappointed. She's like, I've seen the movie. It's just, gosh. It's not
right now, like, wow, I married him, and he doesn't even know that.
Yeah. That'd be a shame, too. I honestly think my Disney park trivia might be better than my Disney movie. Like, I'm a movie guy, but for some reason
that we get into later on are very specific to very specific movies, so that's going to be interesting.
Yes. All right, so round number 2, question 1. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? Anna, Nana, Donna, or Dana? See, I wouldn't. Gosh, it's been so long since I keep.
I would not have known this. Lila, I don't think she watched Peter Pan once or twice, but she hadn't she didn't really like it. So I would not have known this one initially.
A lot of people saying 2. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Nana.
You're the one who made this question, so yeah. See, I wouldn't have known that. It's been so long. Here I am saying I watch Disney movies, and there's like a specific set of like 20 that I watched. The other like 50 I apparently haven't watched in a long time.
Oh, we got Dirk on that one.
He's gonna get chased off the leaderboard with answers like that. So it is Nana. Is that how they say it, Nana?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. They're British in that film, right? So maybe they say it a little different. All right, question number 2. How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles have in Frozen? 11, 9, 12, or 10? Holy crap, that's a lot. Kyle told me this one earlier, but...
Yeah, Dan didn't know this one either.
I'm not... I watched Frozen once and I didn't like it.
A lot of different answers coming in on this one.
There are some people that clearly have watched Frozen, though.
So it is 12. Curtis is correcting us and saying brothers.
Curtis, he's the spell Nazi here.
Well, since Hans is a villain, his is Borthers. That's what we're going with. So it is 12. I had to throw that in there. My wife is a huge Frozen fan, so you gotta have 1 or 2 Frozen questions in there. I know Dan's not a fan. He's a Frozen hater.
I'm a big Frozen hater. So overrated. All right, question number 3. Entangled, what is Flynn Rider's real name? Francis, Eugene, Franklin, or Harold?
I got Dan on this one earlier too when I told him some of the questions that I put on there.
Yeah. I knew his last name was Ryder. I don't know why I knew that.
That's what I kept saying. I'm like, what's Flynn's real name? Dan's like, Ryder, right? I'm like, no, that's his last name.
Yeah. I knew something
Dude,
Ryder.
It's Eugene Fitzherbert. I actually really like Tangled. That's
yes.
one of my new faves.
I haven't seen it in a couple of years, like the whole way through. But
I went through a phase where that was literally like every day.
See, Tangled didn't get nearly as much. I mean, I think it made a lot of money still, but it didn't get nearly as much recognition as Frozen, and it's a much better movie, in my opinion. Way more fun. Question number 4. How long was Genie stuck in the lamp for in Aladdin? 1,000 years, 20,000 years, 100,000 years, or 10,000 years? See, this one I do know. And I think you can't.
We need a horror film category. We do, Jordan, and come Halloween time,
Yep.
Dan and I were actually discussing that today.
We will have a horror movie.
We're going to have a horror month.
Yeah, the entire month we'll do with Halloween, horror movies, all that fun stuff and things. But we will have one specific one for horror.
I think
so this one I can't. This one I hear, and you can't unhear like Robin Williams saying 10,000 years. You know?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I feel like when you hear it.
I was going to say, it's just kind of one of those things. Once you hear it, it's like, yeah, you don't forget it. What was your thoughts on the live action Aladdin?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm so bad. All right, question number 5. What were Mickey Mouse's first ever spoken words? Hot dog, hey there, folks, oh boy, or aw shucks?
This is going to be interesting.
This is an interesting one. I do not know this one. I could take an educated guess.
I've not heard in a long time. All right, what do you think it is?
I'm going to say aw shucks.
See, I would have thought, oh boy, it's actually hot dog.
Is it really?
Yeah, which is interesting because anybody that has kids that watch the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse,
oh my
they
gosh,
have a hot dog song.
Yep. You know, that song slaps. I'm just going to go out there and say it. I don't even care. We have it on repeat on YouTube all the time. We play it just to get our daughter like all happy. That was a tough one. I'll give you that. That was a tough one.
Told you these questions. We're taking the training wheels off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not messing around now, folks.
Look at this. Donnie Boy Lover said that she was a history buff with Disney, and look at that.
Okay, that's a cool name. We got Vivi Crockett here, the long-lost relative of Davy Crockett. Not sure if Vivi is going to be king or queen of the Wild Frontier, so we'll leave that open. But we used to watch Davy Crockett all the time. Davy Crockett was on.
Yeah, we did.
That guy was an alpha. All right, let's see. So Donnie with 2 now. We got a couple new people on here. Stephanie with 1, and the Crockmeister themselves got 1. All right, we're on to round number 3. What you got for us? I think
it'll be a good one. I can feel it. We're gonna get some people with some of these ones. Look at this. We got 27 people, and we got a lot of people that love Disney.
Steph said I should have known that. So now I'm wondering, is the hot dog song in honor of him saying hot dog? I'm assuming. She says I should have known that.
That was kind of what I thought. Like I kind of connected that when I looked that question up. I was like, that might be kind of interesting. So I just typed it in, and that came up that hot dog was the first words. It's like, oh,
that's pretty cool.
All right, number 1, and Remember the Titans. What state are the T.C. Williams Titans based out of?
Yeah, I knew this one.
Virginia, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Remember the Titans slaps too. It's a great movie.
I love that movie. Oh yeah, we're getting some people on this one.
I remember seeing that in theaters. What was that? 2001.
Yeah, Denzel.
It was Thanksgiving weekend, and we went and saw it in theaters. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know squat. Little like 9-year-old Dan didn't know anything about football.
I think I got every person. It is Virginia. Oh, no, Tess got it. Yes. I've done my job.
Well, Cicely first answered 5, must be, and then answered 4. I have done that many a time. Where you click something, especially if it's on your phone or tablet. So, Michael Anderson. So, Mike, what's going on? If you hop on YouTube and type in Trivia Vice, we'll be right on there.
All right, number 2. What state was Walt Disney born in? Missouri, Illinois, Mississippi, Nebraska.
I should know this one. I've seen a lot of Walt Disney biographies because he's a very interesting man. I believe my guess is
he is really interesting.
Illinois. The small town. Yeah, is it?
Yeah, right outside Chicago, and then I think, if I remember it, I think his family moved to Missouri not long after he was born.
Yes. See, I know like Disney
he was born like right at the beginning of the 1900s, and then I think before he was like 4 or 5, I think they moved to Missouri, and then it was a small town in Missouri, and then him and his brother left for New York City.
Yeah, he was an ambulance driver in World War One, and
Yep.
he met Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, who was also an ambulance driver in World War One.
Yep, that's right. All right, number 3. In Beauty and the Beast, when Belle first arrives at the castle, she finds an article of her father's clothing. What is it that she finds? A glove, a shoe, a sock, or a hat?
Good old Maurice. He's always good for a laugh. So this one's actually interesting because while most people did say hat, it is actually the hat.
I figured there'd be more that said shoe because the wolves are actually like ripping his shoes off.
They're biting the shoe.
Find the hat.
Yep, but Maurice drops that hat like 4 times in the movie. That dude should have been Wolf Chow. I saw that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that dude like Mr. Magoo's his way into the castle, basically. Let me fall off this cliff, and then somehow there's a castle gate right here.
He just tumbles down. Jeez.
Can't help but like Maurice, though.
Yep.
All right, number 4. How many eggs does Gaston eat in a single day? 1 dozen, 4 dozen, 5 dozen, 0 because he despises eggs.
I'm just going to let you know right now, for dinner I just had 7 eggs because I just got done working out, and I'm like,
pretty alpha.
It's like 7 eggs is just sitting in there. Anyone who can eat 1 dozen eggs is savage. 4 dozen, which is what Gaston eats. Well, he eats 5 as an adult.
4 as a kid, 5 as an adult.
4 as a child.
Now that he's grown, he eats 5 dozen eggs
because he's the size of a barge. Gaston is single-handedly my favorite character in all of Disney. You want to know why? Because that guy, he knows exactly what he wants. He's not a bad guy. I mean, he's not a good guy either, but I'm going to say he's like
questionable motives.
But, his means of trying to get Belle are a little questionable at times, but just saying.
All right, number 5. Before it was The Lion King, it was almost titled something different. What was the original title? King of the Pride, A Lion's Tale, The Brave Lion, King of the Jungle.
God, a couple of those titles are just terrible. Terrible.
Honestly, I'm not really a fan of any of them. The Lion King was so much better of a title for it, but I think we're going to get a lot of people on this one, and we did. What is it, Dan?
It's King of the Jungle, I believe.
It is, yeah. That was actually, I think this whole round was my questions. I'm pretty sure.
King of the Jungle's, it's not a bad name. I mean, none of them are like the Brave Lion. Jesus, that's just a bad name.
Do you know what the Lion King was based off from? What novel?
Isn't it based off Hamlet?
Mm-hmm.
And Hamlet's not a novel, Kyle. It's a play.
Oh, but. Sorry. Well,
I was like books.
I'm probably not reading it. So.
I was like, yeah, but I read it in a book. So. All right, what do we got here? Looks like, holy cow.
Told you we took the training wheels off.
Donnie Boy Lover is not messing around. She does have 3 right now. So we got some peeps that need to step up if they're going to knock her off. So we got Marissa with 1. And Tess is on the board with 1 as well. So we got, so far, going into round 4, we got Dirk with 1, Mitch with 1, Stephanie with 1, Vivi Crockett with 1, Marissa and Tess all with 1, and then Donnie Boy Lover with 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't think anyone really did. Yeah, no one got 4 or even 5 right, so that was a good one. Everyone here is going to be
some more good ones coming.
Disney buffs when we're done with this. I like the name. I like the sound of that. Disney buffs.
Disney alphas.
Disney alphas. What is this? This is round 4, right?
Yep.
All right. Round number 4, question 1. In The Fox and the Hound, Copper looks up to an older dog. What is the older dog's name? Beast, Todd, Bruno, or Chief?
Does Dan know this one?
All solid names for a dog. If I'm going to be, honestly, I'm partial to the name Beast, but the actual answer, I believe, is Chief, and it was
is.
yeah. We used to watch that movie a lot.
I always liked The Fox and the Hound. That was a solid movie.
It's one of those that didn't get enough love. People focus on the Disney Renaissance in the '90s and early 2000s with films, but the ones like Fox and Hound in the '70s those were some good ones. I'll tell you
what, the next one we've got coming, I think, was from. I can't give away what movie it's from, but that was a good one we used to watch all the time too. The next question. You know which one I'm talking about.
Sure. I don't remember what you're talking about, but all right. Question number 2. That was a split one too. We had some missed ones on that. In The Great Mouse Detective, what kind of creature is Fidget? Is he a dog, a bat, a mole, or a bird? See, we watched this a lot too, and I can't remember. I remember you told me now what it was, but I could not remember.
We used to watch The Great Mouse Detective a ton. That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get a lot of love because it wasn't a Disney Renaissance. It was like right beforehand. It was like
wasn't that like a year before? Yeah, why does
86 or 87? So it is a bat. Fidget is Radigan's bat.
But whoa, hold on. Why is The Great Mouse Detective, one of the greatest Disney movies of all time, not given as much love because it doesn't have songs in it like The Little Mermaid? I'm just throwing it out there.
No, there was songs in it. Remember Radigan's song? That thing slapped.
Yeah, exactly. Radigan was a boss. He was way more evil than like who's a bad villain in Disney? I'm trying to think of like Hans.
Yeah, a bad Disney villain? Like bad, well, they're all bad, but
no, bad, like not good villains. I don't know. I'm just rambling here. Question number 3. In a 101 Dalmatians, how many puppies did Pongo and Perdita have in their litter? 10, 101, 15, or 100? Buffett says Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I love Kylo Ren.
I was going to say General Hux, but...
Yeah, I was going to say that's...
Honestly, though, Kylo Ren, by the third one, kind of just goes down the shitter, too. Not very good.
So it is 3. Oh, we should have left 14 in there because in the movie, don't they think they lose one and then it comes back to life? Yeah. We had 14 in there and then we took it out.
I thought that was a tough one. A lot of people got that one right. So kudos.
People got it.
Yeah. I did not know this one. I'm still hung up on The Great Mouse Detective and not getting enough love. That should be included in the Disney Renaissance. That movie's awesome.
It should. I used to love that movie. I still do.
But anywho, question number 4. In terms of landmass, Walt Disney World is roughly the size of what city? Chicago, New York, San Francisco, or Miami?
That's a tough one. I got this wrong. I actually answered without Dan telling me any of the answers. I said on this Chicago. Yeah. Without him telling me what any of them were. I said I'm going to guess Chicago, and it wasn't. I was wrong. So anybody that put Chicago, I'm sorry. It's not that. What is it?
It is San Francisco. A lot of people got that right. Yeah. So Disney World is about the size of San Francisco, which is pretty incredible. That just shows how big the area is. And only about 10% of the actual Disney World is developed. The rest of it's still just swamp.
When he was purchasing land for it, didn't he purchase it under a bunch of different company names and stuff like that so that they wouldn't jack the prices up on them?
Yeah, so sellers wouldn't catch on that one guy was buying them all the land. All right, final question in round 4. What is the name of the Disney CEO attributed to resurrecting the failing company in the early 1980s? Is it Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, I guess, Steve Jobs, or Michael Eisner? So I think this is an interesting one because 3 of the 4 have been CEOs or are CEOs. So Bob Chapek is the current CEO, and Bob Iger was the CEO before that who really got Disney going again. But Michael Eisner is really the one who took Disney out of the toilet. I mean, Disney
turned everything around.
Disney in the 70s was really a failing company. Their movies weren't doing well. Their theme parks were mismanaged. So,
and really, love them or hate them. Up until even none of their live action movies were really doing that great for them up until probably about the 90s.
Yeah, I love them or hate them. Yeah, he was a good, up until the end, I should say, he was a good CEO. So we got Donnie Boy again with 4. We got Tess on the board again with 2. And we have Melissa on the board with 1. All right, going into the final round. It is a runaway, so Donnie Boy Lover did actually win. However, we got one more round. Let's see who comes in second.
Because we have just because I think that's a really good question.
Kyle's got to get this bonus off his chest, so we got to do that anyway. So, final round. Man, I'm telling you what, right now, if they took a movie out of what's considered a good Disney classic and that happened to be Frozen, I know it made like what $1.5 billion, but The Great Mouse Detective, I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. Number 1, in the song You're Welcome, Maui mentions killing an animal and burying its guts to sprout coconuts. What is the animal? Fish, eel, pig, or seal? And I almost literally started like singing it and saying what it was. It's such a catchy song.
Dude, that's song. Yeah, that's a fun movie. Maui, or Moana, I should say.
Lila's
it's a fun movie, and
Moana right now. So.
Yeah, and the songs are all good. They all slap. So it is an eel. Looks like, did everyone get that one right? A little sad on that one. I thought I'd get someone. I was hoping I'd find. Everyone knows that song.
Everybody loves The Rock.
I can't blame them. I love The Rock. All right, let's see. So we had the pig was what's the pig's name in that? Didn't the pig have a name?
Pua.
Pua.
All right, number 2. What is the name of the prince in Sleeping Beauty? Eric, Adam, Philip, Charles.
So Kyle and I did not know this one. We were making this one together, and we did not know what his actual name was.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Does anyone else?
Apparently,
holy crap!
Knows this. Wow,
man, boy, we are just dunces, I guess, when it comes to Disney trivia.
In our defense, I'd never seen Sleeping Beauty. I don't think at all as a kid. Like we just didn't have it. I mean, we had 3 boys, so I'd never seen Cinderella. We'd never seen Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, but I watched the Beauty and the Beast a lot. So, but the Beast was awesome. So,
oh yeah. That and Lion King, they were my faves.
All right, what we got here? Everyone again. All right, dude, my questions apparently suck. So,
all right, number 3. What is the name of the racing cup won in cars? Piston Cup, Bolt Cup, Radiator Cup, Spring Cup.
So I have a feeling everyone's going to get this one right, or a lot of people are. It comes down to this one is going to be speed, baby. You gotta have speed. So yeah, it is
Another
the
social.
Man, okay. That one I made in mind, keeping in mind that would probably get most people would get that right. But I didn't think the Prince Philip one a lot of people would get, but
yeah, I didn't think everybody would get that one.
Yeah. I hope I honestly can't remember what I did for the last 2 questions, so I hope I did a little better with the difficulty.
I'm trying to remember.
I thought the San Francisco one would get some people, and like it barely did. I think it got like 3 people. I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh yeah, here we go. What is the name of the planet that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is based on? Dantooine, Jakku, Mimban, Batu.
Let's see who real big brain here with Star Wars. Yeah, Kyle and I, it took us till like the second to final question to realize, we could do Star Wars and Marvel movie because they're owned by Disney.
So we were focusing on like all the animated and amusement parks and everything, and then we're like, oh, wait a minute.
It's I got most people. So it is Batu is the planet. So Mimban is in Solo. It's shown in a war scene. Jakku's obviously in the sequel series, And Dantooine's only mentioned in episode 4.
Yep.
So Leia was just trying to get Dantooine blown the hell up. She didn't care about them. And that backfired.
All right, number 5. In Iron Man, Obadiah tries convincing Tony Stark to continue building weapons, claiming that the two of them are what? Iron merchants, merchants of death, ironmongers, merchants of destruction.
Yeah, that's right. These ones aren't so easy, people. I had a couple of hard ones up my sleeve.
As predicted, we got a lot of people to say 2. So Tony is actually called the Merchant of Death by a reporter at the very beginning of the movie. However, Obadiah calls them ironmongers, which is how what he calls himself when he creates his own suit.
Yeah, which is how he becomes Ironmonger as the villain. Obadiah is still one of the low-key best villains in the MCU. He's just good.
I told you that like a couple years ago when we were debating that. I was like, he was a good villain. Like
he had a good reason. He had a good reason. I mean, for the overall. All right, so what do we got here for the final round? And then Kyle can get his. We can crown the champion, and then Kyle can get his bonus one off his chest. He's been dying to do this. So, wow, Donnie Boy Lover takes a sweeps the entire thing with 5 points. That's pretty impressive. Tess with 3. That's a pretty good outing too. And then Mitchell with 2 as well. So, and then quite a few people with 1. So, really good night. So,
hold on, let me.
Yep.
Pull that down there.
So let's see here. Let me pull that up. So Donnie Boy Lover, just if Kyle, you want to type in the. Actually, I'll type it in real quick. If you want to email us, and we will. Okay, thank you. We'll send you a $25 gift card. So congratulations for winning. And Kyle, once you send that in, tell us your final question.
All right, bonus question. So obviously, I'm assuming at least everybody knows who Jonathan Taylor Thomas is. Voiced young Simba, big part of Disney in the 90s, Home Improvement, all that type of stuff, in a bunch of Disney movies. As he was growing older and starting to take on more serious roles, he was offered a part in a teen comedy that went on to have massive popularity, but he turned the role down. What movie was it?
GTT.
It's 1999.
Oh, geez. Okay, that would have given it right away. It's can I say it or no?
Oh, I'm not gonna let's see if anybody else. If you know the answer, type it in.
Nope, Sean. Sam got it first. Thought it was Sean, but it was Sam.
He was offered the role of Jim in American Pie, and he turned the role down.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I bet you that.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason Jason Biggs is even like famous.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I'm pretty sure that launched his career and kind of effectively ended JTT's.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
Jungle to Jungle. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that movie.
Wow. Oh man. I did forget about that. Wow.
What could have been? That was a fun movie.
Donnie Boy Lover. It is, hold on, right there. triviavice@gmail.com.
Yep, send it to us. We'll send you a gift card. Thank you guys. So Buff Edit says Star Wars. Yeah, that's coming soon. We're gonna be doing a Star Wars one. We're gonna be doing all these other ones. So Wednesday's gonna be general trivia, guys. Like we do, and then Mondays obviously are gonna always be our specific ones. But yeah, Jordan, and come October, just a couple months away, we are gonna be doing horror movies. We're gonna be doing Halloween trivia. We're gonna be doing all these other fun stuff. So lots of stuff lined up, guys. Thank you so much for playing, and have a good night. We'll see you Wednesday night.
Have a great night, guys.